Welcome in, YouTube. How are you guys doing today? I have great news. Today I'm going to show you where to hide in the third video I've now made for this. Today we're going to do the farmhouses. We've done Ridgeview and Edgefield. We've done Tanglewood and Willow, and now it's going to be Grafton and Bleasdale farmhouses. I'm going to show you where to hide, how to hide, and how not to die in Phasmophobia. If you find this valuable, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm approaching 20 guide videos now on my channel, so if you're new to Phasmophobia and you want to learn everything about the game, this channel is a great place to do it. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment if you have any questions. Also, if you have any questions, go on over to Twitch. I stream over there every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Meet the family, meet the community. We're a bunch of Phasmophobia players. You'll probably find some fun people to play with as well. I hope to see you over there. Now let's get the video started. Now, farmhouses, we're going to start with the tougher of the two. Grafton is a little bit smaller, and before the more recent updates, it was one of the harder maps in the game because there wasn't any places to hide that were obvious, much like Willow is now. So it was always a tougher map. There are lockers now, but on the higher difficulties, they're normally blocked off. So I'm going to show you, room by room, what my thought process is, being like a level 5,000 player, when the ghost is going to hunt like where I'm going and why I'm going there. And I'm going to show you the good places to hide and bad places to hide. So let's get started with Grafton here. Like my candle, when you have a candle lit, like I've said in previous videos, it preserves your sanity. So this will keep us at 100. We have a candle, lighter, and a flashlight. That's how that works. You have your candle, your lighter, and you just press F to light it when it goes out. Alright, living room area, dining room area. Alright, so if you're... Hello? Give me a second, I'm filming a guide, jeez! Alright, so if you're in this area, and the ghost's in this area, like it is now, and it goes to hunt, if you can get there quick enough, a great place to hide, hello mannequin, a great place to hide is right here behind this beam. If you can keep your electronics off and not talk, right here behind this beam, just like this, crouched in here, is pretty safe. As long as, and this is always a rule with hiding, as long as the ghost isn't following you there. If the ghost is following you, always, you need to break line of sight twice. What that means is, so if the ghost is coming through this kitchen here, following me. If the ghost is right there by that counter, and I'm far enough ahead that I can come around this corner, the ghost is coming around this corner too, looking for me. So that's one line of sight broken. So I need to make it around this corner before the ghost makes it around that corner for the ghost to lose track of me. So you break line of sight twice, just like that, and the ghost starts searching elsewhere. So if you're getting chased, that's what you want to do. So if I'm just getting chased here, and I go to hide behind here, and the ghost sees me come behind here, it's just going to come back here and kill me. So context with getting chased during hunts really matters. But in this room, that little bookshelf behind there is about the best place you can do it. Coming through here, coming through the kitchen, you don't really want to get stuck hiding in the kitchen. You can try to get lucky behind this fridge here, but that's pretty risky because there's a lot of this room open that the ghost can see you from. Now, this room right back here is, hello Saul, is a very common and solid hiding spot for lower level players. Right back here by this bed. Behind here is pretty safe, but once you start playing on professional and nightmare, that's gonna be blocked off. So don't get used to that. You can get away with right here if you absolutely have to, but there's still some risk. But just about everywhere on Grafton that's not in a locker, there's gonna be some risk. For sure. So, coming out of the kitchen to the living room. Keep in mind, you can only have 10 light switches on at once before you blow the fuse. So you can't turn every light on in the house at the same time. You gotta turn some off to turn some on once you get close to 10. Now, in this living room here, maybe over here by the fireplace. Wouldn't recommend it, but maybe, like Grafton's tough, so you are taking some risks. In the laundry room step row, in here, I like either behind this washer or behind this shelf, one of those two spots. Hello, solid spots in my opinion to hide. In this bedroom, this is the master bedroom. I have been killed in this bathroom a lot because you have to, you know, sometimes you just have to hide somewhere. Either trying to hide behind this door, you can get lucky, but pretty risky. The safer spot to hide, if it's available, is right here in this closet behind these boxes. Boom. Great spot. Tucked in here by the wall. Behind the corner. Great spot. If you have to behind this door, you can get away with it, but still, like I've said in previous guides, the doors that have a lot of space here are definitely more risky than the doors that are right up against the wall. You can kind of slither behind like a snake. If you're hiding over here behind this bed, forget about it. Over here, maybe, but if the ghost goes towards that closet and then circles back, it's going to see you and come clap your cheeks immediately. But a lot of this is when you're in the match, especially on the higher level. When you get to be higher level, as you're searching for the ghost, you're searching for the typical hiding spots in the map that you've learned, and you're going to see if they're blocked off or available. That would be just part of your play process, but it's really good to think that way early on. Even as because if you're on amateur or intermediate, all these spots are going to be available to you. But as you get higher level, you don't want to be like relying on those spots like training wheels. So in this closet back here in the twin bedroom, you can go behind these boxes. This is a great spot, right here behind these boxes. But aside from that, if you get caught in here, it's gonna be bad. Unless the ghost just opens the door and doesn't come in the room. But if you're anywhere else in this room and the ghost walks in here, you're dead. Behind this desk, like if you have a smudge on you and like the ghost goes towards that door and you can try and smudge it and get away maybe, but you know, obviously it's pretty visible from the middle of the room and you're not very close to the corner. So that leaves us to upstairs. Grafton is the smaller of the two farmhouses. So Bleasdale has 3 stories, which I'll show you. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn this light on here. So once you get up here, if the ghost is not chasing you, but a lot of times when you cross through this area, the ghost is either chasing you from downstairs or it's chasing you from up here and you're going downstairs. But if you're not in that situation and the hunt just starts, you can hide right behind this chair here. This is a really good spot. Tucked in, you want to get really tucked in and nestled just like this. This is a pretty safe spot as long as the ghost doesn't see you go back there. Just like anything else, if the ghost sees you go back there, it's gonna literally like no foreplay. It's clapping them cheeks. Like it's gonna be a bad time. Going over here towards the storage room. In here, there's this cool little hiding spot here. This will work, but this is mostly blocked off on higher difficulty levels, like a lot of the good safe spots. Behind here is pretty risky. I wouldn't hide here, but in a pinch, if you have to, you might get away with it, especially if you have a smudge available. Now, in the storage room, there's lockers. These lockers are your friend. If you can get into these lockers, that's the best spot. Now, you'll notice on Professional or Nightmare, these lockers will either be locked or full. If these lockers are full, what I like to do is open the doors like this. You won't be able to go in the locker, but I like to hide over in here. This is probably my favorite spot on the entire map on Nightmare mode to hide, right here in this corner, because it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe. There's always the chance the ghost comes and loops around the room and sees you, but you know, where else are you gonna hide? There's always gonna be some risk here. This is a pretty solid spot. Now, if you're having trouble telling the difference between hunts and ghost events, there's a whole guide video, an 8-minute guide video on my channel just for that, just for all the different ways to tell right away, fast and effective, if it's a hunt or an event. So I have compiled that for you. I have like 19 videos on my YouTube channel, all beginner's guides. But yeah, back here, I mean, you can hide behind boxes like this in a pinch if you have to, but like you're rolling the dice because you don't know if the ghost is coming through here or not. You could also try and, you know, loop. If the ghost is coming this way, try and loop around it and sneak out, whatever. But those are all much higher risk than just finding a safe and effective spot to hide in. Now, let's go check out the bathroom. In the bathroom, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. There's nothing to hide behind here. Get a bucket and a mop and your pale ass grandma. And is that how the song goes? I don't know. But there's nowhere to hide in here. You're getting clapped in here for sure. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Now, another good place to hide, in my opinion. I've had success here. I've also seen like complete squad wipes in this spot on Nightmare, but just like everything else, like I've been explaining, as long as the ghost isn't following you. So if you smudge it out here, make a move with the smudge, and you have those 5 seconds, you can shut this door, block line of sight. I like to come right behind here. Giggity. Not like that. Get your mind out of the gutter and hide right behind this desk. Not this spot. Not here. Because there's a chance the ghost comes right in here mid-room. Okay? And it's like, hey, you're in the corner. I'm just literally going to just destroy you. Back here in this corner is much safer. Over here, not a good idea. Behind this crib, I haven't... Can you get behind here? I haven't tested this. It looks like it might work. I might actually test this during my stream today and see if I get clapped. Because if this will block vision from the ghost fully, this looks pretty safe because the ghost rarely comes over into this corner. He's not gonna like creep around and be like, hey, unless he's following you. So I want to test that during my stream. I don't typically test that spot. So I'm going to test it. That's one spot in this whole thing I'm not sure of. If you've tried that spot, leave a comment. Let me know how it's worked out for you.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Raven, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. We're filming a hiding spot guide for Grafton and Bleasdale. Alright, so that's Grafton. Grafton's small, it's dangerous. The ghost is going to be right up in your business a lot there. So you got to know your hiding spots there, and you got to have a plan for each part of the house you're in, an escape plan. Not just a spot that you're going to hide, but multiple spots depending on where the ghost hunt location starts. So you're not just married to one spot. You have multiple options, multiple routes to run. It's going to be very important when it comes to staying alive. Okay, then let's go to Bleasdale. Alright, so Bleasdale. It's much bigger than Grafton. It's actually got an attic to it, and if you get a ghost that's in the attic, it can be a very rough time because it's a big space. I always make the joke that every time we go into Bleasdale, it's going to be an attic shade. It's just going to be a nightmare of a match. But we're going to go in there. I'm going to show you all the hiding spots. I think it's an easier map for sure than Grafton is. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit spacier. There's some better hiding spots in my opinion. And when you have that extra little bit of a space, it seems like bigger maps might be harder, but you have a little more space just to be away from the ghost and a little bit more breathing room and time to react in a lot of situations to get to your hiding spot. So let's get in here. Here's Grafton. Another farmhouse, same assets, a lot of wood. Giggity. Alright. Welcome to Grafton. Now, this spot right here in the living room, probably a no-go. So, you see, don't be tricked. Don't get them confused. Grafton has the nice spot under the stairs where you can tuck yourself in nicely. On Bleasdale, in the living room under the stairs, it's kind of made so you know, good luck. Good luck staying back here. I already hear dirty water. So, I wouldn't hide back there. Don't be tricked. Don't confuse them. You might get the farmhouses confused in a pinch and go to hide back there and just get killed. In this main office here by the front door, you can hide behind the desk here, maybe. I generally don't hide in this office. That's not my thought process. My thought process normally is one of two things. Okay. I'm either going upstairs to one of my favorite hiding spots, or I'm going through this way. I'm not hiding in the living room. Hey, Boone. I'm going through this way. I'm making my way through the kitchen. I'm not hiding in the kitchen. I'm not hiding in the dining room. Although you could make a case for maybe over here in the corner, or... No, actually you can't. No, you can't do that. Don't do that. That's bad. You're gonna die that way. You could make a case for here. But, you know, me, in my luck, in all my hours in Bleasdale, I don't hide in this bathroom. I'm going all the way through. Okay, hey, ghost. You could maybe hide behind this cabinet here. That would probably be pretty safe. Except for when you're actually literally in the ghost room like I am. But I'm coming all the way through. All the way through. I'm either hiding in these lockers here, which are all the way through the kitchen, all the way past that bathroom. Or, just like I showed you in the Grafton attic, if these lockers are blocked off, you got a nice little space here by the window that's pretty safe. Okay, you could also hide over here by this heater. That's pretty good. I wouldn't recommend hiding here by this cart. Just because I feel like the ghost can see you a little bit better. And it's probably a lot more risky, actually. But one of those two spots. I'm either coming to one of these two spots in this room. Okay. I'm going to take you back to the stairs. If I get pushed that way by the ghost. So you have an option when you're in this living room. If you get pushed that way by the ghost, I'm going all the way and I'm trying to get to those lockers. Or I'm fleeing upstairs like a maniac. And I'm going into this first room here on the left. And there's a bunch of options in here. You could hide right here, like a good step bro. Don't get stuck. You could hide right by the dryer. But even better, I like this spot so much better because it's back deeper into the room. You always want to be deep into the room and close to the wall. So that's pretty good. Right here, it's a little more shallow. The ghost could get you, but on Professional and Nightmare, a lot of times this is blocked off. So this spot is pretty much always available. That's pretty solid. So one of those 2 spots are my go-tos. What about these other rooms? Let's take a look. So in this bathroom up here, you could try and chill behind this door, but that's always risky. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't go to it unless you're in like a pinch and you have like 1 second to go somewhere. And that does happen a lot. Sometimes you just have to hide and cross your fingers. This room right here, I think this is the master. On lower difficulties, on amateur and intermediate, this will be open. This is a solid spot to hide. But, as always, professional and nightmare, that's probably going to be blocked off. So, I mean, you could always do the behind the door play, but as always, it's a little bit risky. Let's go to this bathroom. In this bathroom, not really any good spots. I've hid behind this toilet before successfully, but it's scary as hell and I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, this bedroom right here in the back left corner. I remember a time where this table was glitched and you could hide behind the table. You could slip behind the table and the ghost would just be here trying to kill you. You could get bad ghost photos. They fixed that though. Behind rocking chair will work. You just have to make sure that you're lined up properly behind the rocking chair. Behind rocking chair will work. Also over here by this fan will work. 2 good spots in this room right here. I dig it. Now this room, this empty are the 2, hello? This empty are the 2 bedrooms. I just blew a breaker. Good job, Bush. You could make a case for behind this table. I'm not doing anything in this room though. Unless I absolutely have to be in here, I'm not coming in here. I'm not messing with it. Now let's go to attic. Wish we had the light on for the attic, but the attic's a big, broad space. On lower difficulties, there's plenty of places to hide in the attic if you can make it all the way here. You have carts like this you can hide behind. Boom. You got trash cans you can hide behind. You got shelves you can hide behind, all this stuff. A lot of this stuff is blocked off in Professional and Nightmare. This couch is just about always open though. This is a solid spot. Get behind this couch here. I remember I had a whole squad hiding back there on Nightmare and we all got clapped at the same time by the ghost. We just got team wiped. It was hilarious. It looked like the aftermath of a crazy like college party or something. Everyone just passed out on the couch. You could go behind this chair here. Like I said, there's a million spots and another shelf right here. So all those spots are available in lower difficulties. They're mainly on the edges of the attic. As the rule, you know, the rule that always applies is get away from the center of the room, get towards the corner behind something. So that's Bleasdale. That's pretty much Bleasdale right there in a nutshell. I hope this helps. A lot of people die on farmhouses. Grafton's definitely the more dangerous. But get that mental thought process down where when you get in there, have multiple escape routes because you're not always sure exactly where the ghost hunt's going to start. But be open to being pushed one way or being pushed another way. Stay calm and get those hours in, and you know you'll be good before you know it. Hope this guide helped, guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you found this valuable. I also have other where to hide guides for Ridgeview and Edgefield, as well as Tanglewood and Willow. I'm going to do every map in the game. So if you find this useful, make sure you subscribe, like this video. If you have any questions or if you have a hiding spot that you like that I didn't mention, make sure you mention it in the comments. Also, make sure you come on over to Twitch. You can ask questions there about Phasmophobia. That's where I film the guides. My whole community is into Phasmophobia. You might find some new friends to play with. We would love to see you over there every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. See you next time.